stay tuned to see how my dad potentially wrecked my life, but ended up saving it. So as a kid, did your parents ever do things that you thought were unfair in that moment, but now as you're older, you kind of get it? Or even if you have kids now, are they like mad at you for decisions or rules that you're enforcing, but you know one day they'll thank you? That was totally me. When it came time to start just thinking about college, my dad made it very clear to me that he would not be paying for my college education. And at that time, I was kind of like, well, all my friends' parents talk about paying for it. And, you know, in that moment, I might not have realized what a blessing to my life that was going to be. So I went on and I decided in that moment, I remember I went to it was actually my brother's high school orientation. And at that time, the valedictorian of the school got up and shared. And my dad looked over at me and said, "That is gonna be you." And there was really no reason. I mean, I was a good student, but I went to a small private school up until high school, when I transferred to public school because my dad decided to stop paying for private school. And it was a really big school. You know, I went from like 30 in my class to maybe, I think a couple hundred, almost 1,000 in my high school class. So it wasn't like super obvious that of course would be valedictorian, but my dad literally planted that seed of faith and hope and belief in me. And from that moment on, I was determined. And like I said, I don't have like this extremely crazy IQ where I can just do things naturally. What I decided was to focus on a goal and to back it up with hard work. And it was really crazy because I ended up being valedictorian. But the point of my message for you guys is sometimes decisions can be tough and sometimes we might not understand them. And sometimes things can even happen to us that could potentially derail us. But instead, find a way, you know? I didn't just say, oh, well, then I'm not going to college, or, well, then community college it is for me. No, I went to one of the most expensive private universities in the United States because I had a goal and I had a mission and I earned an academic scholarship. So today in your life, whatever it may be, whatever you think, you know, you can't do because your circumstances aren't in line like somebody else's, or if you think someone else is luckier than you or in a better place than you, I promise you that, you know, that day when my dad believed in me, it birthed something in me. And if you don't have anyone in your life that believes in you, I do. And I'm serious, I do, because we are capable of great things. And I just don't want you guys to forget that. If you want to join me to get fit from the inside out, just shoot me a message, Jessica@JessicaBowserNelson.com. I believe in you. Go do that thing that you've been fearing because your life depends on it.